who is in Harrisville, Queensland this morning.
There is no Kiwi accent happening for us, particularly this week, Jane, because it is Australian-made week. This is our week where we fly the green and the gold. I will tell you more about that on an absolutely stunning morning here. We are coming to you from the scenic rim you can see just behind me here, Harrisville, overlooking this beautiful section. We've got a few camels wandering around this morning who are getting the party started over here by the sounds of things. Isn't this absolutely stunning here? The mountains in the background there, and there is some low-lying clouds, some frost this morning. It is a little bit fresh here, and so is the air with my camel friends. This morning, though, we are well and truly celebrating everything that is green and gold, as you can see. I'm adorned in it and very proud to be. Australian Made Week is on at the moment. This is our chance to celebrate everything that we produce locally. For the last 35 years, that trusted kangaroo symbol, the green and gold kangaroo on some of our Aussie-made products, that is what consumers have been able to look out for when they hit the shops and go in and make sure that they know that they are buying local and supporting local. Did you guys know that if every Australian household spent an extra $10 each and every week, we would generate an extra $5 billion for our own economy and an extra 10,000 jobs? So it is so worth looking local to make sure that we support ourselves, essentially. This morning we have some brilliant producers, some locals that are coming down here to Summerland Camels to showcase their Aussie wares, and I couldn't think of a better setting or a more beautiful place and morning to do it. We'll see you with that and another check of your forecast after 6 o'clock.
I had camel sausage once at William Creek in the middle of Australia.
I feel like that would be really tough and chewy.
Oh, no, it was awful. It was awful. Don't listen to you, sir.
Just wanted to check in with Tim for all the latest weather. Good morning, Tim.
Across that for you, and of course across what is happening across the rest of Australia on Australian Made Week. Let's take a look at your major centres. 31 degrees. This morning here at Harrisville in Queensland, we are at the home of Summerland Camels, and Paul Martin is the owner-operator for the last 10 years.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
Very well. Nice to see you. It is wonderful to be back here. Such a pretty setting, but what you do, I wanted to highlight yet again because you've got some very proud Australian-made products.
Well, we certainly do. So they do come out of the camels, which are a little bit of an imported friend here we have, but we're supporting the camels. We've got milk, we've got some feta cheese. Out of the cheese, we make a vodka product.
Yeah.
So our skincare products as well. Some milk powder we do out of the milk. We've got some meat products there. A little bit of hump day hydration as well for you
hump
as
day.
well.
Yes.
Yeah, hump day today. So got something for everyone.
But this is the key, and you can see the little Ausmade kangaroo sitting there as well, that green and gold kangaroo that is on so many products. There's about 4,500 licenses for the Australian-made logo on, but thousands of products have that green and gold logo. And I suppose this is the key because by having that logo there, it indicates to people that this is your business, being a small business. They know that they're buying locally made products and supporting local jobs too.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what we set up, like 45 minutes from Brisbane, so people can come out, see camels in this habitat. They're not used to it, to see camels like this. And we've got, obviously, the Australian-made, getting local support, and then so many people from overseas drop in here and they can come and see, like, how do we support someone locally with a, Australian-made product?
Yeah.
So it's fantastic.
It is wonderful, Paul. Thank you for having us here again this morning. Carl, you wanted a camel sausage. There we go. A bit of salami coming your way, my friend.
Better on a hump
Lucky
day.
you, Carl.
Gets you through, man.
Camel sausage for hump day. Thank you,
That's
Lara.
it. Time now for WA's best national forecast. G'day, Timmy.
Thank you very much. Speaking of awkward guys, trying to walk for the very first time, we have a new arrival here. This is the maternity ward, if you like, at Summerland Camels here at Harrisville in Queensland. You can see that little dark one. It is just coming into full view here. Was only born yesterday. And of course, it is Australian Made Week. So I'm very happy to announce that little one there is named Aussie. Isn't that appropriate? And you can see another little one there that's a week old. That's Gizmo and Mum there. So some fresh arrivals here at Summerland, and they do a wonderful job with all of the byproducts that you get from the camels. So the milk, they turn that into vodka, as we just saw half an hour ago. They've got lots of different things that you can experience here as a small Aussie business. Very proud to be one, especially this week with Oz Made back again, celebrating the wonderful stuff that we can produce and sell ourselves. More on that for you in just a moment. But weather-wise, degrees. Caitlin Blair joins me from Australian Made. You might have heard some grumbling a second second ago. That is the Camel, not my stomach, Caitlin. Good morning. Nice to see you
Hi.
again.
Good. How are you going?
Ausmade Week is back.
Yes.
Super happy about this. I love wearing the green and the gold.
Yeah.
And lots of Aussies are really loving Australian-made products.
Yes, more and more Australians are looking for Aussie-made products, and the best way to find them is to look for the green and gold kangaroo. So we've got it down here, and it's on all of its authentic Australian-made products.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. So we've got about 4,500 licenses. That's 4,500 businesses that fly this green and gold kangaroo on their products. And they have thousands of products. So when you go into the shops, keep an eye out for that. It makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
It makes a massive difference. So you're helping to support local communities, local businesses, local manufacturers, and just, everyone.
Yeah.
Jobs, everything.
I love that figure as well. If every Australian household spent $10 each and every week on Australian-made products, that adds $5 billion to the Australian economy and produces around 10,000 jobs. That is a staggering figure, yeah. So we've got to get out and do more to support local this morning. Very happy for that, and also very happy to welcome little Aussie into the world here this morning, guys. More coming your way from the beautiful scenic rim of Queensland just after 7 o'clock.
Someone's in love with Timmy.
Just stay away from their mouths. They have really bad breath.
Oh, terrible.
Camels.
Spitting-looking camels. Well, straight
And we are bathed in sunshine this morning as we celebrate Australian Made Week live in Queensland. Your forecast across Australia coming your way. Thanks so much for waking up with today. Yeah, I am, just for something a bit different. The camel milk that's produced and sold here at Summerland Camels, guys. We are overlooking the scenic rim. It's been a beautiful morning here, bathed in golden sunshine as we celebrate the green and gold this morning. And I crack a cold one, don't worry. It's just sparkling water here this morning as we celebrate Australian Made Week. It is back for another big year, and we are highlighting some wonderful Aussie products that we can all get out and buy and support local. We've got some bacon and egg rolls that we just cooked up here a moment ago on some brilliant pans. I'll tell you about those little Aussie inventions in just a second as the kids dive into breakfast. Let's dive into your forecast across Australia. Gee whiz, I hope you saved me a bacon and egg roll. They look amazing. I want to introduce Mark Henry, who is the founder and engineer of Solidteknics, which is all Australian pans. You do some knives as well, but we're talking about the pans this morning. Mark, lovely to meet you.
Thanks, Tim. Great to meet you too.
As an engineer, you've had quite the career, and you've been working long and hard on getting the perfect pan that is all Australian made.
All Australian made, and it's a rare thing. In fact, everyone told us it was impossible because you shouldn't be able to make cookware anymore in Australia. In fact, we're the only production cookware made in Australia.
Yeah.
Everything else is imported, but we figured out a new way to make cookware in one piece, patented it, and now we export it around the world.
Yeah, so it's not all these multiple bits which break off over time.
Yeah,
one big one. Love
welds
this.
are a problem.
Can I just highlight as well what I absolutely love about this, and this is what you'll be able to see when you buy it. The little Aussie logo that you can see right there in the top of that. I'm not sure we can pick it up on camera. You even got Tasmania in there.
Yeah, geographically correct as well.
100%, yeah, and that marks the pan there. Now, you, when it comes to, cooking with these, you can put them on gas, you can put them on induction.
Induction, anything campfire. They're famous among camp cooks. You know, people used to take cast iron and then leave them in the garage. You take these because they're wrought iron. You cook with them all the time in your kitchen, then you take them camping. You won't hurt them. They're indestructible. One piece of a material that'll never crack.
Can I put it in the dishwasher?
Iron, I wouldn't, but the stainless steel version,
this
definitely.
One can?
We make iron and stainless steel, and it's a special stainless steel, also wrought in one piece, so there's no joins at all.
Yeah.
And that's a world first. It's never been done before.
Congratulations on your Aussie invention. And to
Thanks,
celebrate, as part of Australian Made Week, you can actually get these Solidteknics pans. You've got your biggest skillet, 30% off. And that is until Sunday only. So make sure you can buy online on the website, Solidteknics, but also head into Maya, some of the bigger stores.
All the best kitchenware stores.
There you go.
Not the big importers, but the best ones.
Support local Aussie-made products and people right here like Mark this morning, guys. How are those bacon and egg rolls? Yeah. I'm going to get into my sparkling water and a bacon and egg roll, guys. We'll see you with more. Another check of your forecast after 8 o'clock. See ya.
Beautiful stuff. Thank you, mate.
Weather
in the
hit now.
digital
Here's
age,
Tim.
Good morning to you guys. The Today Show on fire this morning. Literally, have a look at this Max Fire Pit. We are celebrating Australian Made Week, all things Australian. And of course, this certainly is. Max Fire Pit started about 6 years ago. Ben and Adele, who live here in Brisbane, they've got this business where they use 4mm blue scope steel, so it won't warp over time. Have a look at that. That's Carl Stefanovic. Carl, not the first time you've been lit. This fire pit is a great idea. You can get them custom made, so it's a great gift idea if you want to have them for weddings. Imagine that if you have a wedding in a chilly country location, you can have all your guests standing around your own custom-made fire pit. It is a wonderful idea. It is cut in Sydney, and they send them all over Australia because those pieces all come apart. They flat pack it so you can send it around, which also makes it great for camping as well. Boys and girls, throw your all-Australian marshmallows into the fire and cook those little gems up. Wonderful, wonderful idea. Max Fire Pits, brilliant stuff. You can purchase them online. Make sure you have a look. I've got another great Aussie product coming your way in just a second, but first, here's your Aussie forecast right across Australia, celebrating Australian Made Week. Good morning, Cairns. And Todd Watts joins me from UGG Since 1974. Todd, lovely to see you.
You too, mate.
Lovely to see your UGGs as well. There's a lot of UGGs on the market. How do we tell that you are the original and the best?
Well, just look for the logo, UGG Since 1974. We've been doing this for 50 years, so if you want to find something as authentic as possible, we're one of those brands that you need to look for.
And you source all of your materials as locally as you possibly can.
Yeah, starting with the sheepskin. All of our sheepskin are from Australian, New Zealand farms, mainly the New South Wales and Victoria farmlands, which is really important to us, and we stay true to that.
Yeah, I can't believe since 1974, you guys have had some variations of the humble UGG boot. Have a look at some of these styles here, and this is just a small snapshot of what you can do.
It is. This is probably 5% of what we do, and just to let you guys know, we handcraft everything to order too, which is really important to us. We've been doing it the same way since my grandfather, my parents, and now myself. So
wow, third generation, 100% Australian-owned, guys. And this morning, I am very happy and proud. I'm going to come around here, but I'm very proud to be sporting some new UGG boots. Very comfy, very cozy, particularly as those winter months set in upon us. Have a look online or in store as well. UGG Since 1974, guys. All Australian. That's what we are celebrating this morning. Do we like being Australian? Yeah. I thought they'd say that. We'll see you with another check of your forecast, guys, after 8:30.
You look like Britney Spears this morning. Little baby.
Much better than Britney.
Yeah, about that. Hey, something else that's pretty good to look at. The scenic rim of Queensland this morning. Doesn't that look spectacular? Still some low-lying clouds sitting amongst some of those mountains. We had a beautiful foggy start here. Bit of a misty one to start our day off. It's going to be fine and clear for the most part. Further south, though, as you come down to the ground and join us on our little camel train here at Summerland Camels at Harrisville, a wonderful way to come and experience. And I've got some of the students from Mudapilly State School down the road joining me this morning. Scarlett is on board. She's in year 2. Give us a wave, Scarlett, over here. She's driving this morning for me because I've got my Australian-made sparkling water. I'm on the tins on a camel first thing. Doesn't get much more Aussie than that. We are aboard Longreach this morning, and then Drover sitting behind us. Wonderful way to start the day, especially for these school kids that have popped down to hang out with us as we celebrate Australian Made Week. Now, the camels may not be Australian, but their products, what they're producing here, the milk, they even do vodka, they do hand cream. 31 degrees. AustralianMadeWeek.com.au. Jump on that website and you can find more details about all of the Aussie businesses. There's about 4,500 Australian-made licenses that have businesses that have that little green and gold kangaroo on it, indicating that it is an Australian-made product. You want to keep an eye out for it when you're in the shops as well, because not only are you supporting a fellow Aussie by buying something with that green and gold logo, but it's also doing big things for our economy. It's increasing the jobs as well that we see here on our own shores. So it is a wonderful reason to get out and support a locally made. AustralianMadeWeek.com.au. Find the directory, all the businesses that have that green and gold logo. If you're looking for a candle for Auntie Maeve or something like that, that's the place that you can go and do it. Thank you very much for having us, Paul, on the back here. Summerland Camels, it's been fabulous. I reckon Mudapilly State School's got to go to school. This is one way to get there.
Wow,
a beautiful
stunning.
morning here in the scenic rim, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, live from the Gold Coast.
It is a beautiful spot, the scenic rim, that's for sure. Good on you, Timmy.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks,
so
Tim.
much. Australia made. Love it.